can you talk to us about what incident response is like for like something
Enterprise
on an
level.
enterprise level?
It's one thing to just close the ports, but what do you do?
Yeah.
How fast is the availability going to be?
That sounds
in-
expensive.
To a hacker, that's the mindset that they want.
Is it just about putting up higher walls?
There is no impenetrable system.
How often are we under attack?
We are under attack at this moment.
This just in. Global tech ecosystems are scaling and digital adoption is hitting an all-time high.
And here I am, Mimi, still trying to figure out how to take a screenshot without accidentally locking my phone.
We hear about it every day in the boardroom, but not always the way it's supposed to be talked about.
This is where we break it down and ask human questions.
Tech made easy for businesses.
I'm Mimi Ong.
And I'm Gino Killiamore. This is
Technically Speaking.
I'm Gino Killiamore.
And I'm Mimi Ong.
Now, you've probably heard a lot about tech and innovations lately, right? And you probably nodded along like you understood it, kahit hindi naman fully.
Well, finally, we're here to talk about it the way it's supposed to be explained in the first place.
Welcome to Technically Speaking. All right, now we've heard about cybersecurity. It's been spoken in hushed tones. You know what I mean? Cybersecurity.
Diba?
You know
Firewall. How high should your wall be?
There's a sexiness behind it. You know, if you're watching like some, Jason Bourne spy movie or whatever, right? But I don't know. Is it like basically like what does cybersecurity really mean? Is it just making sure that all my passwords are alphanumeric, include spaces, and has symbols? I don't know.
Does it mean if you have a strong cybersecurity, hindi ka na mahahack?
Oh,
is that good enough? Is that the measure
yun na nga,
of a good cybersecurity?
Or yun, like what you were mentioning earlier now, is it just about putting up higher walls na parang, look at us, Trojans. You know what I mean? Like,
is the goal to be impossible to hack?
Yes.
Is that even possible?
Or parang once protected ka na, good ka na ba? Ganun na, wala nang mangyayari.
Is the measure of good cybersecurity now all about being very quick to respond to any breach?
Yeah. So parang it's no longer just prevention. It's more of like, I guess, resilience.
Mm-hmm.
I know that word gets thrown around a lot, especially for us Filipinos.
Well, what does resilience mean in the cybersecurity world?
Yes.
To help us make sense of today's cybersecurity landscape, we're joined by one of the country's foremost voices in cybersecurity, digital defense, and national security.
Now, she is a spokesperson of the Armed Forces of the Philippines and the first female officer to hold the role. I don't know if we should like stand up and salute. I don't know if my
years,
ROTC brain remembers it pa.
And she has a presidential security experience.
I know.
As well.
I have so many questions. But let's please welcome to Technically Speaking, Colonel Franz Margaret Padilla. Hi.
Hi, Colonel.
Hi.
Welcome
Magandang
to Technically
umaga.
Speaking, ma'am.
Good day, ma'am.
Good day and thank you. Naging seryoso.
I know, but I feel like I need to sit up straight, but my back is so painful.
But Colonel is really a voice of cybersecurity. I understand she won Global Security Woman Leader of the Year.
Cybersecurity Woman
in
Leader
2023.
Yeah.
So, Colonel, I'm very curious from a national government perspective, how safe? I know that the AFP already designated cybersecurity as a full operational domain, like land, air, and sea. This is the fourth domain.
Yes.
So how safe and how secure is the cybersecurity defense of the Philippines?
Basically, we try our best. As we say in cybersecurity, there is no impenetrable system.
Okay.
So what really matters is how prepared are we to detect muna natin and then how do we respond. So minsan yung iba nag-e-end na siya dun sa detection phase.
Okay.
But how do you respond and how do you get up from that, 'di ba? Kung madapa tayo, gaano kabilis tayong babangon.
Okay. So it's really just to reinforce that, no, there is no such thing as an impenetrable defense. Like, walang parang, hindi kayo makapasok dito. Wala talaga. Like, that is impossible to do. Like, there's always a chance. It's more of like how you react once that breach has happened.
You know, Gino, it's applicable to the whole security spectrum. Even for us in the VIP security, yung sabi ko nga, physical securities as members of the presidential security, ganun yung mindset, no? There is no impenetrable system security. There will always be a loophole for a dedicated in the cyber realm for the dedicated hacker. So it's on how we really react to it and how we prepare ourselves for such.
So I'm curious lang, Colonel, how often are we under attack?
Well, we are under attack at this moment.
As we speak.
As we
Like, it's
How
like,
many,
there's literally
how many
Yes.
attempts are you catching every
Well,
day?
hundreds of thousands a day.
A day.
A
Okay.
day.
And these are mostly malware.
Halo-halo na yan, ma'am, no? So, ang tinitingnan natin dyan, for the whole national security spectrum, iba-iba lang din yung level of attacks for certain industries.
Mhm.
So, meron talagang sila yung pinaka-target.
Okay.
So, talagang sobrang dami talaga nilang receive na attack vectors, no? Kasi at this point in time, we're already looking at botnets.
Okay.
No? So, hindi na talaga like human
It's not
hackers
humans
sitting
that are-
there and doing that. Diba? It takes an algorithm
Right.
and a machine could be the one attacking certain systems already.
And these attacks usually come in what form? How has the face of cybercrime changed over the last 5-10 years?
Well, multifarious na siya. Before, when you say a hacker, an attacker, it's a hoodie,
parang
naka-hoodie sa
naka-black
isang dark,
hoodie.
dark basement,
yeah.
no? But it's no longer, no? Hindi mo na nga alam kung tao pa siya. Hindi mo na talaga alam kung anong form ang magiging attack. So there's a lot that's really going on at this point in time, and there's a lot of buzzwords.
Yeah.
We are into cybersecurity, and now nag-delve na tayo into AI, and now we have quantum computing.
Right.
Diba? So napakarami na. So we say that's the triangle that we really need to address and look in. AI is everywhere and it can practically do anything.
Yeah.
So how do you utilize it? Ngayon, ang tinitingnan natin, sabi mo kanina, ma'am, land, air, sea, and cyber. But now there's another domain that we need to address. That's the information domain.
Okay.
Diba? Yung sa cyber is the tool, dito dumadaan yung data.
Yeah.
And yun ang problema, no? Ando dun na yung fake news, di ba? Misinformation, disinformation, and malinformation.
Right.
So how do you address that?
A war on words.
Oo.
A war
Diba?
of words.
Oo, propaganda,
Oh.
those things.
And that
no?
destabilizes the
And
government.
Not just, it doesn't end there. Sumanga pa siya sa another domain or spectrum, which is the cognitive domain.
Okay.
It's the mind. The battle of narratives creates a different mindset. And lahat ito, no, interconnected siya with one another.
How do you fight this war on disinformation through cyber then?
Yun
Considering
nga,
the sources are wala ng borders, wala ng geographical
And you
limits.
can't get to their algorithm either.
You can't get to their algorithm.
Kaya
either.
iba na nga po yung suot ng bagong warriors of today. Diba? So the new soldiers of today is not just us, the AFP, but all of us basically as Filipinos. Diba? So we should have that mindset that we are part of this. We're part of cybersecurity. We're part of securing even our own history, our own narratives as Filipinos.
How has cybersecurity now become more about, I guess, recovery than actual perfection of your defenses?
Well, yan kasi ang importante, sir. Lalo na for businesses, di ba? When you have a business, and sabi kasi natin may core na 4 na tenets na kailangang ma-fill in to say that you're cyber secure. So one is, di ba, yung tinatawag nating non-repudiation is one. Yung integrity, confidentiality. So confidentiality is kapag kami ni Sir Gino nag-uusap, di ka dapat makinig, ma'am. It's confidential between us, di ba? Second is what
Pero mahirap sa Pilipinas yan.
Di ba?
Dami mo ng ganyan. Pare, huwag mo sasabihin to
In cyber, they try to address that.
Okay.
So the second is integrity.
Yeah.
So ibig sabihin kung ano yung sinabi ko sa'yo, dapat yun
Yun na
ang
yun.
ma-receive
Yun na
mo.
yun.
So if I say, Miss Mimi, I'm coming at 10 a.m., you should receive, I'm coming at 10 a.m. If you receive a message that says 11 a.m., somebody in the middle changed it and it loses integrity.
Mahirap
Right?
din sa Pilipinas
And
yan.
the third is
Kita tayong 10.
the third is non-repudiation clause. That means if I say, Mom, I'm coming, and then you say, oh, hindi ka dumating. No, I didn't say I'm coming. So it's non-repudiation. Ibig sabihin, i-deny ko
Binawi
that
mo
I
yung
sent,
sinabi mo.
diba? Binawi ko. And then it's also, you can deny that you received something. Oh, wala ka na-receive.
Ito na
Hindi ka
naman.
nag-send.
Ganyan
Diba?
na ganyan sa bahay.
And the number 4 and the last is availability. How fast can you recover? Dapat nandyan siya, available siya. So pag itong 4 na to, ma'am, na-satisfy mo, then that is saying you are cyber secure. So, meron kayo, sir, di ba? You use WhatsApp, you use,
Yes.
So, sila, libre sila.
Right.
Pero they're telling us na, gamitin nyo kami kahit libre kami kasi we're cyber secure. How? Di ba? If you're sending a message, it says Mimi is typing.
Right.
Yes.
So, it's acknowledging that you're trying to
You're
send
trying
a
to
message.
send a message.
When you click send, it goes to their databases,
Uh-huh.
diba? Their servers, and there's gonna be one tick mark.
Yes.
So it says it's confidential, number one. Because we receive the message at our servers, nobody's tampering with it.
Right.
Diba? From our servers, I send it to your device, there's gonna be two
Second
tick
check,
marks. Diba? So it says there is integrity.
Yun pala
Kasi-
ibig sabihin ng one tick and two tick.
Yes. And so there's integrity. Hindi na tamper.
Yeah.
Eto. So anong lumalabas sa screen yun? It's end-to-end encrypted.
Yeah.
Diba? So parang ina-assure tayo na, oy, cyber secure
safe to,
itong system namin.
Diba?
Diba? And
BlackBerry
then,
that first came out with that or
yes.
something. Yeah.
And then when you read it, it's gonna turn, say, it's Viber is gonna violate that purple. Diba? So, non-repudiation. You will say, ni
Yun pala yun.
sinin mode mo
Pero
ko.
pag nagbayad ka ng
Yun
extra,
pala
pwedeng
yun.
hindi nila malaman. Diba?
Yes,
Ganun.
kasi paid
May ganun
extra.
eh, diba?
So
Diba?
ma'am, do you trust yung ganong system?
Well, that's how
Kasi
they...
it feels
they-
like a black box to me. Parang that's what they
Yeah.
say, but
Yeah.
do you trust it? Knowing what
Kaya
you
nga,
know?
ma'am, they're trying to show that
Their process.
the process of
Transparent
that
process.
for
They're
cybersecurity
making you feel
tenets.
better. Like,
Yeah,
parang,
you feel
look,
better.
I'll show you what's happening back end so you
Yes.
can
So may
trust us
step by
completely.
step
Yes,
na
but
check.
still, we don't have controls over the servers.
That's true. Yeah.
Diba?
That's the,
Because ganito yan. Ang security kasi, sir, is a third-party entity.
Mhm.
So, pag bumili ka ng laptop, you have to buy a
Antivirus or whatever.
antivirus, diba? It's like, you have a gate, but you didn't buy a padlock.
Right, yeah.
Diba? So, yung padlock, bibilin mo siya separate. So, ang misnomer kasi, akala ng tao, binili ko tong system na to. I
Safe
paid
na yan.
for a licensed system. Safe na to. But no, there's other mga third-party entities who's selling security.
Yeah.
'Di ba? Kaya mag-hire ka ng security guard, 'di ba? Meron kang locks and keys. Those are it goes through in the cyber domain.
Get.
So ma'am, when you think about mga Philippine businesses, especially for SMEs, 99.9% of our businesses are small, medium enterprises. Are we there yet? You think they're there?
Kaya nga cost to for them. 'Di ba? Parang why would I invest so much in security?
Yeah.
So, meron naman, ma'am.
Naisip na maliit lang naman ako eh. Hindi naman
Maliit
ako
na naman
pag-aaksaya
yun.
ng
Oo,
panahon.
Yes,
They won't
yan
even
kasi to a hacker, that's the mindset that they want.
Yeah.
Yung sinasabi lang yung sino yung Miss Mimi nila. Yung tinuturo mo lagi yung sarili mo na ako yun, hindi ako, wala silang gusto sa akin kasi maliit na entity lang
lang
ako
naman
dito
ako,
sa malaking system na to. So kung ako, ma'am, hacker ako, ikaw yung inaabangan ko. Kasi you will be ikaw yung butas na kaya kong mapasok.
Kasi alam kong wala kang response.
Yes,
wala
kasi
kang
sabi mo hindi ikaw yun eh. So ikaw yung may post-it sa ilalim na nandun yung username password sa ilalim ng keyboard. yun. Oo. Ikaw yung hindi nag-off ng computer at night and then go home. So yung computer mo, yun yung papasukin ko. Kasi iniwan mo
ganun
siya.
ba yun? Pag you leave your computer open at night?
It's an open port.
It's an open, yeah. Because unless you're not connected to the internet, then
Yes,
know,
if
wala
you're
kang
connected
LAN
to
or
the
whatever.
network, they're not waiting for
Again,
that.
the
So you
same
should
thing-
really close when you're not using.
Because for any attacker, ma'am, they just need an open port.
Okay.
So you have to close shop talaga.
Yes.
Yeah.
When
Yun
you're
ang
not
ginawa
using.
ng Estonia, ma'am, at the onset. When they were breached, they closed their
ports,
their connectivity to the outside world. Ginawa nila loob lang, within Estonia lang. So walang coming in from another
Ang galing,
outside. Yun ang una nilang ginawa.
So that's essentially incident response on their end.
yes.
Okay, but can you
Oo.
talk to us about what incident response is like for not on a country scale or like something
Enterprise
on an
level.
enterprise level, like
What are the parts?
what does it
critical
look
parts
like?
of
And
an
I guess
incident response?
yes,
And how will you measure if that response is good enough?
is accurate? Or, yeah,
Well,
good enough.
For me, syempre, i-relate ko pa rin siya sa national
Of course.
security.
Yeah, of course.
So parang pag nanonood kayo ng movie, sir, di ba, meron dun certain president na kapag ka talagang sobrang critical na yung situation, there's a red button that he
Yes.
has to press.
Sa Powerpuff Girls, ganun din.
Yes. So parang ang incident response pa parang yun.
Okay.
'Di ba? Na parang kapag ka meron ng crisis situation, yung incident response is just pressing that red
Parang
button.
Defcon 1
And
mo.
everything
parang ganun.
will fall into place as rehearsed.
So, dapat nag-rehearse.
Biglang bababa na yung mga gates, yung sasabi mong molt and di ba, bababa na siya as soon as you press that button. So parang alam na niya in sync.
To isolate.
Yes,
To
what to do with the system. So parang emergency response na din po siya na synchronized.
So,
Oo.
essentially, kunwari, if this is, let's just say that your business is Intramuros. Diba? So parang Intramuros.
Walled City kasi
Walled
naman.
City. Or
Fairness.
para madaliin natin, BGC. Yung may exit mo lang, Kalayaan, C5. Tatlo lang yata
Sara
exit
mo
ng
na lang.
BGC, diba?
Oo.
So pag incident response mo, essentially,
You shut down.
when you press that red button, the incident response isn't to shut down the entire city. It's to close the
affected.
roads going in and out of.
And
Parang
lahat na,
ganon?
sir. Actually,
Ah.
all in one na siya. Nandun na yung first aid kit mo. Diba? Nandun na yung legal side of things, for cyber forensics. Nandun na siya. So, ang tinitingnan natin dyan sa IR na yan is how would you react
Okay.
if a breach occurs? Kasi it's one thing to just close the ports But what do you do?
Yeah.
How fast is the availability going to be?
Oo.
Gaano kakataas babangon? So yun ang gusto ng businesses They have to be available. 'Di ba? Alangan naman systems down ka for so long.
In an era where cyber attacks are becoming more frequent and sophisticated, the reality is that prevention alone is no longer enough.
Most businesses are unprepared for the chaos that follows a breach, leading to prolonged downtime and significant financial loss.
Globe Business has partnered with Black Panda to ensure your organization is ready to react.
This elite incident response service provides you with a dedicated team of experts who specialize in containing threats and recovering data the moment a crisis occurs.
Instead of scrambling for answers during an attack, you have a professional strike team ready to minimize damage and restore your operations quickly.
It's about moving beyond hope and building true resilience for your business. To learn more about securing an incident response plan, scan the QR code on the screen. This is
Technically Speaking,
powered by Globe Business.
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn at Globe Business. Watch more episodes and get exclusive content at globe.com.ph/business. Digital forensics, ma'am. Parang, is it something we should target pa rin? Eventually, getting to the root of it, finding out who carried it out. Kasi yun, ang daming nagmamask na. Syempre, the smart hackers will mask. Parang they'll leave breadcrumbs na saying it's somebody else, not me.
Yes, because it's digital autopsy. So if you leave it behind, yung forensic, it's like saying, oh, it's gonna happen again, but this time, it's a free ride. Kasi alam mo naman na tapos hindi mo pa rin siya i-address. 'Di ba? So the forensics will give you all the details on how it transpired. Sino yung pumasok, 'di ba? Nung pumasok siya, ano yung ginalaw niya? Ano yung iniwan niya? Those things, no? And then magkakaroon ng trace on how you would also address the fortification of your system moving forward.
To help people understand better, it's digital forensics really finds out like where the hack came from, what they touched,
IP addresses,
what they were trying to do, what they were trying to get away with, whether it's information or they were trying to sabotage a certain system.
Of the bad actors we were able to trace, IP address wise, was it mostly locals or mostly abroad? Ang mga nagka-hack. Kasi we're under the impression daming scam hubs here and abroad.
Oo.
So parang...
Balita ko magaling tayo gumawa ng virus.
Yes, love virus.
Love virus. Exactly. I remember that.
Diba, every attack is an appeal to emotion.
I know.
So, diba, appeal to emotion. And may budol-budol din tayo sa Pilipinas. Diba?
Next time, mekos-mekos na tayo.
Yes, budol-budol is a social engineering attack. Diba? So, it's two sides of the coin, mami. So it's one thing it's internal, but what nationality? Diba? So parang pwede namang
So what
yung
are the
location,
patterns that you're seeing? Ano yung majority? Ano yung mga
Well, syempre meron tayong geopolitical tensions that we are facing.
Mm.
And we're looking at the spectrum saying na hindi nga, may kinetic side of things as we said,
Right.
but there's the non-kinetic side of things. And there are what we call different tactics that are attacked. And cyber is one of those.
So state-sponsored to, mga state-sponsored.
Yes, that is the biggest na pinaka tinitignan natin. And the espionage, the activities na nahuli natin itong huli
I can't
out
believe
on the
this is
news.
actually happening.
It's
Like,
out in
in
the
a movie,
news.
no?
crazy. Yeah.
Oo,
And this is all happening without us knowing. Alam mo yung parang, we're going on with our
Kahit
daily
dati
lives.
sir, hindi nyo nalalaman. But now
Oo.
it's out. We have been saying then
Oo.
in the news that para ang mga kababayan
Are
natin
aware
maging
also.
mapanuri.
Yes. What are some of the
Palawan.
things we should watch out for? Kunwari, like yan. Like, I mean, obviously, like...
I'm a business, for example.
or even
Yes.
Are
like...
there
Because
like
we're all...
red flags?
We're all warriors, right? We're all
Yes.
part of this.
As
We're all...
cyber
Yes.
warriors. What
Well,
should we do?
bigyan ko ng one salient example.
Mm.
The one na nahuli din natin had a 3D 4D mapping tool inside the vehicle.
Mm.
And yung nakuha nating documents was they were intending to do so, yung map our country from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao.
Mhm.
And hindi na sila nakalayo, within Luzon, nahuli na natin. And what this does is that it can park outside your facility
Mhm.
and then it will create a 3D or 4D map.
So essentially, parang Google Maps.
Hindi nila kailangan pumasok.
Oo.
Oo. But the question is, bakit? Ang iniikot nila are critical infrastructures, are power lines, power grids,
Utilities.
yes, utilities, camps of the PNP and the military camps, and even malls.
Mm.
And the Filipinos are mall goers,
Yes.
diba? Lalo na pag mainit, lahat doon
Oo.
free
Libre
aircon.
aircon eh. Oo.
So very
Oo.
important
So,
din.
Ganon siya. So, ngayon, malaking tulong yung intelligence that is given by the common tao.
Yeah.
Even the drones na nakuha natin, underwater drones, the fishermen were the ones who reported it. Like, we got
Wild.
this.
What
and
were they trying to get underwater?
That's the forensic side of things. Diba? So, parang, anong type of drone to? What is it capable of getting, na data? And where does it send that data? So, ganon. Yun dun, ma'am,
So,
na
ma'am, you
makikita mo yung
mentioned
forensics. How important it is.
water, power, internet. I mean, these are big businesses.
Yeah.
Yes.
Utilities, businesses. So, very critical talaga that they
Mm-mm.
have a good
Mhm.
defense in
Yes.
place
And
But
appreciation on the cybersecurity
Yeah.
side.
of the importance of investing in
Yes.
cybersecurity. But
Yeah.
I imagine when they're breached, people tend to panic.
Of course. I think that's the first reaction.
Is that
right?
acceptable?
Kaya nga,
Na
dapat may
when-
IR tayo.
Oo.
Kasi yun ang tendency po. Pag hindi mo yun in-implement, people will panic.
Panic, yeah.
And then,
And
ang
point
unang
finger,
mangyayari,
sisihan muna.
and
Ikaw
there
yun,
will
iniwan mo
be
yung
so
computer
many
mo noon.
decision makers
Yeah.
calling the shots.
Right.
So, di ba?
Too many heads in the kitchen.
So sino na ngayon ang gagawa nito? Kaya nga po, ang na-underestimate natin dito is that we also need to rehearse
Mhm.
even our cyber incident response.
For incidents like this, does it also become kind of like a learning opportunity kaya for businesses out there na parang, okay, na-attack tayo. Kunwari, I guess on a national scale, we get attacked every day. So there's a lot to
Yes.
learn every day. You know what I mean? For businesses, is it the same thing? Like, is it something na parang, okay, I was attacked this way today, so I'll kind of know what to do with this. And then moving on, na-cover ko na yung base A, now we move on to base B. Ganun ba yung
Yun
approach ng mga
sana,
tao?
sir.
Okay.
No? But the
That's
sad
the hope.
reality, the sad reality is sometimes even yung investment hindi ganun ka kasi parang hindi nila nararamdaman.
Mm.
'Di ba? Parang why would I spend so much
Oh.
for the
Nagpaparinig si ma'am sa
Hindi mo naman nararamdaman yan.
Yes, yes.
Diba? Pero kung nangyari, tsaka na
Yun
lang
na.
sila nandun
Mm.
na nga. Kaya nga
Sana
huli
ba
yung
na nagbayad ako or
pagsisisi.
something?
Oo, diba? So, ganun siya, ma'am. Kaya we need to have more like CEOs and executives who really have a greater appreciation of things.
Mm.
And tendency kasi, yung mga tech people, sila din yung hindi masyadong nakakapag-explain.
Right.
Kasi nga, more on the analytical side of things sila. So, sasabihin nung executive, hindi ko naman naiintindihan yan, sige na lang, gano'n. Pero mahal-mahal naman yan. Diba? So, this is really very good. So, to really,
the goal.
laymanize,
Ah.
diba? Yung tech.
And ma'am, is there a point of possible collaboration between private and public sector, between government and enterprise for
Dapat,
cybersecurity?
ma'am, because we are all on the same superhighway. Wala naman tayong pagkakaiba, ma'am. We're all
EDSA.
in the same
Using the
design. Yes. Lahat tayo dumadaloy sa iisang network. So, kailangan, ang protection, ang sabi ko nga, ang isang breach, yun yung butas na magiging vulnerability natin. So, there's no such thing as a cyberspace for Philippines only.
Yeah.
You cannot say,
Naka-isolate
challenge
to or whatever.
ng radio challenge and say, hey, you're intruding in the Philippine cyberspace. There's no such thing.
Yeah.
And very distinct ang Pinoy. Kasi tayo ang nasyon na napakaraming OFW. So, ibig sabihin, yung presence natin, yung cyberspace natin,
Ang laki.
transcends
Ang
the
laki.
whole world.
Ah.
Kasi ang mga OFW are sending remittances from wherever
Oh,
they
wow,
are.
Yes.
'Di ba?
Now
So
that you
hindi mo
point that out.
hindi mo isipin dapat na ang Pilipinas, ang Pilipino,
lang.
Nasa
ito lang,
Philippines
Pilipinas
lang.
lang. Kung nasa ng Pilipino,
Kasama
nandun
siya.
ang cyberspace ng Pilipinas.
And if
Diba?
businesses encounter big cybersecurity problems, can they call on government? Which government office should be on their speed dial?
Well, kung ang umbrella unit, ma'am, for the security of all, that would be National Security Council. But ang tech arm niya, of course, is DICT, who has another entity inside, which is the CICC, yung cybercrime investigation office nila. Yon, oo. So nandun yung mga cyber forensic investigators natin together with law enforcement agencies. So the PNP has its own cybercrime unit. Sila po yung nag-handle ng cases na yung mga nagko-complain na mga biktima. And sila din po ay may capability for cyber forensics. The same with the NBI.
Now, I wanted to touch up on something that you said earlier, no, na parang a lot nga of the decision makers for a lot of big businesses or even enterprise, small to medium enterprise in general, they're not necessarily technical, so they don't really care about how they should respond to it. You mentioned it earlier na sometimes parang when they do come up with a plan for it, it's too late because by then, they would have been attacked already. Why do you think it's so crucial for these people to, despite their lack of technical knowledge
And appreciation
of it, why should they
invest.
and why should they kind of, pay attention to this? Because I mean, offhand, like obviously if you get a breach, it's lack of trust, diba? Parang kunwari ikaw, if say you go to an e-commerce shop and then you find out that your information has been leaked, or that automatically takes
I
away
won't
some
shop there.
business. Exactly,
Yes.
diba? So,
Yes.
and then,
Or baka I won't shop online at all
Oh,
for
diba?
the next 3 months.
but that's you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so why is
Oo.
it, why do business leaders essentially need to pay attention to this realm of defense?
Kasi ma'am, sabi mo nga, mas mahirap na i-gain back yung trust. So kapag nasira na yung tiwala nila doon, parang nakakapilay siya kung how fast can you recover from that. Kasi ayaw na ng tao, ayaw na bumalik, And they say that returning customers are bigger business.
Yeah.
'Di ba? Kaya yun ang gusto mo as a businessman.
Recurring
Recurring,
income.
ah.
Diba? Ayun ang gusto mo
Ulit-ulit.
as a business entity,
Oh.
yung tiwala ng tao, yung loyalties nila, 'di ba? Yung para babalik-balik sila. So kailangan po talaga 'yun. Kaya nga po these businesses are investing on the cybersecurity tenets. Kaya nga 'di ba ma'am, pinaparamdam nila. Kaya sabi mo kahit questionable, kailangan iparamdam nila pagkatiwalaan nyo kami. Kasi cybersecure kami. Gagamitin ka, 'di ba? They will download the application, they will use
And
it.
it's still better than something that doesn't have cybersecurity at all, diba? Like parang
Yes.
while kunwari,
Oo.
going back to the WhatsApp example you had
Analogy, yeah.
earlier, while you don't completely trust it, it's still better than absolutely no authentication, no end-to-end encryption,
Yes.
diba?
So
Oo.
during good times, builds trust. And during bad times, business continues.
Yes.
It assures you na tuloy.
Yes.
Tuloy
Pero within the organization, ma'am, ang pinopromote natin is zero trust, di ba? Trust no one, verify everyone. So,
That sounds
yun-
expensive.
Hindi, ma'am. Meron kasing mas maliliit lang na ways how to do it. Other than not doing it.
So what are the little baby steps the little ways we can do zero trust within an organization.
Ask my wife.
within
She's really good at that with me.
Na nagiging,
Zero
parang
trust.
ma'am,
Where did you come from? What time are you coming home?
Verify everything.
Verify everything. Who are you with?
So, you should take Gino's wife as a consultant.
Really good at it.
Yeah. So,
Woman
but,
instinct.
from the tech point of view, because that was my career from the beginning, I look at everything as an information system.
Mhm.
So, for a system to work, dapat in sync yung lahat.
Nag-uusap-usap sila.
Oo,
Ah.
lahat. So what are those? One is hardware. Ano yung ginamit mo? So even your laptops has its own firewall. You
Right.
should put
Yes.
it up. You put antivirus to it. You update the systems.
Mhm.
So that's hardware. Katumbas niya, katuwang niya doon yung software. So ano yung dumadaloy, di ba? Yung systems that are installed to it. So nandyan din yun nga, mayroon kang may systems that you put as a third party entity as like a watchdog,
Mm.
no? For your system. So hardware, software, and then we have peopleware. So yung mga tao, are they trained? Are they equipped with the right knowledge to handle your systems?
Do they visit dodgy sites?
Yes. No?
Some
Yung
of them do.
training nandiyan dyan.
Hygiene.
Uh-huh.
Cyber hygiene training, di ba? Lahat yan. So kung ano yung role that they play, they should be knowledgeable on how they can contribute to it. People should feel that they're part of security. Now, I'll do this. I'll change my password every... Yes, because I'm part of it. Diba? I'm part
Inclusivity.
of... Yes, I'm part of making our environment secure for it to prosper.
For a better tomorrow.
Yes.
Para-
So, and number 4 is data. No? So, yung data na dumadaloy, how do you guard that? How do you make sense of it? Marami yan, ma'am. Napakalawak ng usapin kada isa.
Mhm.
And you have to secure each. Even the physical, yung hardware, the locks and yung mga numbers and all, part of security yun. So, part ng cybersecurity din yun. Diba? So, lahat yun titignan mo. Kaya nga, ma'am, there is no, for me, personally, I don't believe that there is one persona who can say that I am a cybersecurity expert. Because even in my case, bias ako sa software side because I started as a programmer. So I
But then
can,
there's the hardware
yes,
side.
I can
There's the-
connive with the network side of things, yung mga Cisco professionals and all that. Sila yung nakakaalam nun. That's their training, that's their specialization. And together, we can fortify our
Right.
systems better. So that's the last network. So yun ma'am, hardware, software, peopleware, data, and the network. So lahat yun ma'am, may kanya-kanya din siyang security in place. So pag lahat yan, tinanggalan mo ng butas lahat in the network, in the hardware side, di ba? Physical security, then you will have a cyber secure environment.
Yeah.
But, syempre, there is no
There is no
impenetrable
impenetrable.
system.
You can
Yun
make
pa
it
rin.
as good as it can possibly be.
Yes, but make it difficult for them.
Yeah.
Wait, quick pause. Did that fully make sense or not just yet? Well, either way, you're in the right place.
No jargons, no overcomplications, just real conversations that actually make sense of things. I'm Mimi Ong,
And I'm Gino Hilliamore, and this is
Technically Speaking.
powered by Globe Business.
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn at Globe Business, and watch more episodes and get more exclusive content at globe.com/business.
Are there certain cybersecurity habits that are, still being kind of, I guess, underestimated in the
Underestimated.
Yes.
Philippines or parang hindi siya naiisip na,
Oo.
like, look, simple lang naman to eh. Gawin mo na to.
Yeah.
And
Sobrang
bukod
simple.
dami ba tayo na underestimating these cyber habits or
No,
It's a
we're
global-
human beings.
it's a human
It's a
thing.
global
Yeah.
thing.
It's a human psyche na yan.
Yeah. Oo. But, ang isa ma'am dyan na very, very common na talagang nakakalimutan is yung pag-update. If you look at it kasi...
You mean your
say-
software updates?
Yeah, software
Okay.
updates. So, ganito yan. For example, ma'am, you have a antivirus. Wala namang antivirus company who knows all the viruses that's gonna
has a
come
database
out.
of everything.
Diba? Wala. Kasi mindset yan eh. Kung sino yung gagawa ng virus, kung anong klaseng virus ang gagawin niya.
Iiwasan ko yung database
Yes.
ng 2025.
So,
ganun, ah.
Ang gagawin ni antivirus, ilalock out niya yung kilala niyang viruses, di ba? So it builds a database of all the vectors of attacks. So for example, para lang maintindihan, i-lemonize natin for technically speaking. Say for example, love virus.
Yeah.
Love virus has a, di ba, it operates in ones and zeros naman
Yes.
sa tech. So say love virus is 1.344. So sasabihin ngayon nitong firewall mo, ay ng
Basta
antivirus mo.
14344, huwag
14344
papapasukin.
up, hindi ka pwedeng
Ah.
pumasok. Diba? Ikaw sila virus, so antivirus will lock it out. Diba? Nasa database siya ni antivirus. Ngayon, sabi ni Love Virus Creator, aha, kilala nyo na ako, magmamask ako.
Iba naman.
I will now make it 14345.
Ah.
Diba? So, makakapasok na siya ngayon.
Or gumawa
Kaya
ng
you have to keep
Gen Z
updated.
virus
So, sa
6767.
ngayon, oo, inireport mo ngayon na
Wala,
nagkaroon
yari.
ka ng bagong breach,
Ah.
di ba, sir?
Ah.
So, ilalagay siya ni antivirus ngayon sa bago niyang linya
Ah.
na database. No? O, aside from 14344, we have a new one, 14345.
Ah.
Hindi ka nag-update.
Ah.
Hindi pa rin niya kilala si
Yes,
14345 kasi yung
Kasi
bagong
yung version mo
listahan,
2010
hindi
pa.
mo natanggap yung version na
Ah.
mas malawak yung listahan ng kilalang vector of
Vector.
Yeah.
attacks. Opo. So, that's very
So
simple.
you should also just buy from
No,
trusted
you know what-
suppliers.
you know what?
But you still have to update.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oo.
So from all
Oo.
this, what mindset should our viewers get? What sort of mindset should we be having
Yun nga,
from
ma'am.
all of this
So,
experience?
we have to have them embrace the idea and the notion that they're part of security. So, kapag mapanuri sila, di ba? And
So whether it's
they
reporting a
report,
bug or
oo.
whatever.
But you know, for us commanders, talaga napunta pa rin sa military terms. ang balance is, di ba, sa amin is accomplishment of the mission or the welfare of your men. Sa tech, yun din po yung problema. If we put so much, yung dun sa security aspect, ayaw na siyang gamitin. So, for example, ma'am, sabihin ko sa'yo, ma'am, for you, ang rule is every 25 days, you have to change your password to a 25-character long combination of uppercase, lowercase, some numbers, symbols, diba? Ganon. So ngayon, sabi mo, hindi ko na maalala
Ayoko
kasi
na, di ko
palit
na
ako ng
ma-
palit. Ayoko nang gamitin yan, di ba? Mag-Gmail na lang ako, mag-free na lang ako na ayoko nang gamitin yung company mail. So sa tech, bumabalik sa amin yun. Kayo kasi, hirap-hirap ng mga parameters nyo.
25
Mga policies nyo, kaya ayaw tuloy gamitin yung systems that are in place. So sasabihin nyo ngayon, ma'am, as the boss, wag nang pondohan yan, di naman ginagamit. Diba? So ganon. But ito kasi, ma'am, ang reality. Sabi ko nga, there's no impenetrable system to a dedicated hacker. It just takes time. Kasi hahanap at hahanap ng butas yan.
Yeah.
Wala kasing closed shell. There's gonna
Especially
be,
now with agentic AI.
yes, it's gonna be really an open port. Kasi you have to connect to the internet. You have to talk to people.
And
So,
it's doing what it's supposed to do.
yes, so may bukas talaga siya. Yun lang ang hinahanap nun. Ano yung butas na pwede kong pasukin. So ngayon,
The
meron ako, for
organization.
example, ma'am, software. Kasi sa hacker, they just have their tools.
Yeah.
There's an app for that.
Yeah.
So, what I want to do is crack your password. So, I will use, say, a dictionary attack. The dictionary attack will do all the possible combinations. Parang sinabi ni Sir dun sa lock.
Yung lock.
001,
Diba?
001.
And then, ibabangga niya dun sa password field mo until it finds it. So, for example, for a 6-character long, which is all uppercase, 0.02 seconds.
Yeah.
Diba? So, kaya nagkakaroon ng ganong parameter na
Now, if you're
every
doing a
ganitong
25
days,
character,
papalitin mo siya ng ganito kahaba. Kasi nga,
this is
say
the
on
amount of time it would take.
yes, in the 25th day, na-crack na yung password mo kung 10 characters
Wait,
lang
so
siya.
Colonel, is that the magic number? You change your password every 25 days?
No. It's just
It's
an example. Oo.
Pero kunwari, some
pero
banks
what
will
is
have
the-
that, diba?
Yes.
But for
Oo.
organizations, what are some of the like consumer organizational policies na like change password every how many
Yes,
days?
every how many days. That will be from your tech
from the
point
tech.
of view.
Because it will
Sa
vary
tech
na.
kasi, ma'am, we don't really recommend a really like one-stop gap solution for everyone. Because what works for one may not work
May
for
not
another.
work for others.
Diba? So there's no one solution
Yeah, one
for
solution for all.
everyone. Oo. So
It's
kaya
a
yung
plug and play for everyone.
yeah, so yung tech nyo will really try to look at your organization and then yun nga, tingnan niya lahat ng available what's out there and see what would work for your own company.
So it's all very specific din to the kind of like
Yes.
business
So
that
the
you're
tech
running.
guys should really have a seat at the table
Yes, they
for
should.
every organization. Hindi sila for backup support. Pag nag-down
Yes.
yung net, hindi ganun.
Oo, hindi.
They're there
Yeah.
For
all
planning,
throughout, for planning,
for-
for safety.
Yeah, kaya yung
Implementation.
CISOs and CIOs,
Ah,
diba, should be part of the conversation.
right.
Oo.
Okay, so I think after everything that we've talked about, what I've learned is number one, no one is safe. No one is safe. Like it's
Matagal ko na alam yan. I'm a
pero
news person.
I love that you brought that up. Kasi parang for me in my head, like if I'm fairly I'm fairly tech savvy. But one of the things that like I absolutely despise is the fact that like yun nga, parang I have to change my password again and I have to remember it again, and I've like this is my fifth iteration of like a play on these words for the password. And then now that you brought up na there's a certain time that it'll just take algorithms to crack
May
whatever your
reason pala.
password is. That's the reason behind it. Super simple. I love that. But yeah, it's more of like how you respond to these attacks. And yun nga, parang that there is no such thing as impenetrable. No such thing as impenetrable. It's about how you react to it, how quickly you can react to it, so that business can go on. And it doesn't affect your overhead. Diba? Kasi parang essentially as a business, that's what you want. You don't want days where you cannot sell, days where you cannot
You want
operate.
business continuity.
Business continuity.
Availability.
And yun nga, like what the AFP does, na parang all of these attacks are happening, but we don't really feel it on a daily basis. We go on with our lives, which I guess kind of shows us that, the job is being done because
and the message, I think,
we're getting continuity.
Exactly. And I think the message is also, some people say, why me, why me? It's not me. I'm too small.
No.
Why not you? Yun ang katuloy ng hackers. It is you.
It is
Precisely because you think
because you don't think it's you.
Because you don't think. So no business can say, I don't need this because I'm too small. You are the loop. You are the butas na hinahanap nila. Exactly that kind of thing, which should not be the case.
There's a joke in there somewhere, but I will not. But
Gino,
I'm sorry.
Bakit parang alam ko yung joke?
I know. It's the boys' night out in me. But anyway, one final question, Colonel.
Okay.
If you were to leave people with one, I guess, final actionable move that you can give them, whether it's for
enterprise,
on a personal level and on an enterprise
and
level,
business level,
what is something that they should walk away from this conversation from?
So in the Armed Forces of the Philippines, we have a battle cry. We call the communications plan Mulat. Mulat is awakening. Kailangan malaman ng ating ng buong mundo at ng kababayan ano yung totoong nangyayari. And our greatest weapon for this is the truth.
Okay.
So ang battle cry natin is KKK, ang ating karagatan, ang ating karapatan at ang ating kinabukasan.
Oh, nice.
So RCs, our rights and our future. So kailangan alam natin yung historical yung usapin ng West Philippine Sea kasi hindi lang siya sa dagat. It transcends even to the cyber domain. So kasama na siya, yung vectors of attack natin is connected to that. Kasi may ganito tayong issue, the geopolitical tensions. So that's RCs. Kailangan alamin natin siya. And our rights, this year is our 10th year anniversary of the arbitral win in the UNCLOS, United Nations Convention of the Law on the Sea. So we celebrate that this year, yung our rights, ang karapatan ay nasa atin by international law and our future. Hindi po ito katang-isip lamang. Ang sabi mo, hindi mo nararamdaman, hindi mo alam. Now, the espionage is coming
it's
out.
It's actually happening.
It's happening. It's coming out on the news. Diba? Yung mga nahuli natin, they're using this equipment. They're using tech. They're using a lot of, and the critical infrastructures are
being attacked.
Being attacked. And yan yung pinaka-tinitignan natin. So dapat alamin natin, ipaglaban, and suportahan po natin. So ito po yung lahat, those three, yung KKK na gusto nating ipaalam sa ating mga kababayan. So I leave you with that note, RCs, our rights and our future. And of course, dun sa tech, i-share naman po natin, our lines are open. The AFP, we're not law enforcement. Kaya hindi po kami nagdi-deal with cyber crimes and cyber. But of course, as another domain of operations, it is also our role to protect the Filipino with that, the Filipino people dyan po. So at the end of the day, ang atin pong mission as AFP is to protect the people and secure the state. And lumabas po ito sa Okta survey, that the Filipinos trust the AFP po, no? So,
That's great.
yeah, 8 out of 10 Filipinos trust the AFP, and 7 out of 10 Filipinos are willing to fight with the AFP, and we're really
That's
very
pretty
grateful.
high trust ratings
Yes po, no? So talagang very
versus other agencies.
nakakakaba sa side namin. Kasi if it goes down, di ba, parang it reflects that hindi natin nakakalma ang ating mga kababayan, telling them that the AFP is here to do our mission. So that's about it from our end, and thank you very much,
Thank
Gino
you.
and Mimi.
Thank you so
Colonel.
much. Thank you,
Ang dami
Colonel.
kong natutunan.
I know. And like, yeah, it's just, it was such an enlightening conversation. So thank you. Thank you for giving us the time. Thank you for being honest with us and telling us what exactly is
And
going
parang-
on so many levels.
Parang relating the cybersecurity best practices from the government, national government level down to applications for
Yeah.
enterprises and business. At the end of the day,
Yes.
the country is Philippines Inc. Parang it's the biggest
It's
corporation.
the biggest corporation that we have.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
And if the country is peaceful,
Yeah.
then economy will also thrive.
Yeah.
The businesses will also thrive.
There you go.
There it
On
is.
that note, thank you very much, Colonel, once again for joining us.
Thank you.
This has been Mimi Ong.
And my name is Gino Killiamore. We'll see you guys on the next episode of
Technically Speaking.
Solid conversation, making sense of data, signals, and what actually matters.
There's more where that came from. Watch other episodes of Technically Speaking on YouTube and Spotify. This is
Technically Speaking.
hosted by Mimi Ong.
And Gino Killiamore, powered by Globe Business.
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn at Globe Business. Watch more episodes and get more exclusive content at globe.com.ph/business.